Hi, I'm Carter Smith. WCHS offers a wide variety of sports for both genders and all ages. With all sports, there has to be some way to get the crowd pumped and keep them cheering for the Lynx. Usually, this is a job for the cheerleaders. Cheerleading has ended for this season, but there's always next year. Max Harfst has the story on cheer tryouts.
Students at the high school, particularly girls, have different interests than guys. Cheerleading happens to be one of the activities that females participate in. In order to cheer, you must try out. So what is the process in becoming a cheerleader?
That we have tryouts because some people just can't do it, like don't have enough coordination and stuff to do it. So I feel like it's a privilege to be on a cheer team and not everybody gets to be on it. And by having tryouts, that makes it more special. Tryouts are not difficult unless you still psych yourself out. Like if you tell yourself it's going to be hard, then you're going to probably not do so good.
The tryouts do determine the sport you cheer for. They're not that difficult, but they require skill. Last year my sister was a cheerleader, and so I wanted to be a cheerleader with her. And then this year all my friends are cheerleaders, so.
The Lynx Fall and Winter Cheerleading Tryouts will be held Saturday, May 14th, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Remember, show up appropriately and have some confidence. If you have any questions, contact Coach Barner or Coach Howard. This is Max Harfst reporting for Wctv.
Thanks, Max. Along with cheerleading, the sports are important too. Spring sports are well underway. Here's Trey Nelson with the Spring Sports Update.
Hello, I'm Trey Nelson with your Spring Sports Update. The girls' golf team is currently 1-5. The boys' golf team is having an almost undefeated season. The boys' tennis team is working hard to improve this season, and the girls' tennis team is 3-2. The boys' track team had their conference meet last night at home, and the girls' track team had their meet last night in Hampton. The boys' soccer team is 9-1, and the girls are 5-5. Good luck to all the sports teams for the rest of the season. This has been Trey Nelson with your Spring Sports Update.
Thanks, Trey. Our state of Iowa is usually just a flyover state in terms of what makes it interesting. But Iowa has a few hidden surprises amongst the rolling prairies. And one of these surprises is that Des Moines is home to the World Food Prize Foundation. Tyler Gepfert has the lowdown on what the World Food Prize is and how it affects everyone daily.
4 students from WCHS got scholarships from the World Food Prize. These students were Emily Keebler, Chloe McCullough, Lincoln Spellmeyer, and Isaac Patterson. But what is the World Food Prize?
The World Food Prize was started by, in honor, and by Norman Borlaug, a famous Iowa agriculturalist. Norman really focused a lot of his life work on feeding the world. And so every year there's the World Food Prize in Des Moines in October, where individuals from all across the world get together and continue to talk about how do we get better at feeding the world. And so the Iowa Youth Institute was here in April down at Iowa State University in Ames, and then we took 4 students from Webster City High School, Lincoln Spellmeyer, Emily Keebler, Chloe McCullough, and Isaac Patterson went down this year. So in order to qualify, the students wrote papers. I have 2 of our class periods write papers, just researching other countries and about food insecurity issues. And then they make recommendations then on their knowledge of, well, what do we need to do to try to improve food production in these other countries. So, and then at the day they did a lot of various workshops. They have some people from all across the country and globally come in, talk to them about their papers. They kind of just explain and have good dialogue with other students across the state of what issues that we're seeing in the world. Then they do a couple of tours as well for the day to learn about new and upcoming science in food production ultimately.
Congratulations to those 4 students. This has been Tyler Geffert reporting for WCTV.
Thank you, Tyler. This weather is certainly a lot better than last week's dark, damp, dreary weather. Here's Tucker Judkins with your weekend weather update.
I'm Tucker Judkins, and I'm your new Wctv weatherman. This week, the weather is really heating up and will cool down a bit throughout the weekend. Today will be a real scorcher with a high of 84 degrees and a low of 56, with winds of 6 to 16 miles per hour. Saturday will have a chance of rain and a high of 70 degrees and a low of 46, with winds 7 to 13 miles per hour. Sunday will be partly sunny with a high of 70 degrees and a low of 52, with winds 3 to 9 miles per hour. Have a great weekend. This has been Tucker Judkins with your weekend weather update.
Thanks, Tucker. Friday, the music department travels to Humboldt for IHSMA State Large Group Contests. Good luck to them. Also, boys golf have a tournament on Saturday at Carroll Kemper at 9 a.m., and boys soccer have a tournament at Waverly Shell Rock on Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Good luck to everyone involved in sports. Have a happy weekend. This has been Carter Smith for WCTV.